Muskoka here. You know I've done these videos before, so I figured I would do it again. I'm doing my top 5 young guns of the 21-22 Upper Deck Series 1. So in this particular series, there's 49 young guns. I'm sure there'll be some close to another 40 or 50 young guns in Series 2, probably headlined by guys like Quinton Byfield. But that being said, I thought I'd start off with my top 5 list. So starting off with number 5, and you guys know I particularly like players, both defensemen and forwards. I'm not a big fan of the goalies in my top 5 list, but this year, given the draft class that's there and the cards that are available, I thought I would go with a couple goalies. And this is much like baseball, where, you know, there are some great pitchers out there, but people typically chase your batters. So starting with number 5, I'm going to go with Jeremy Swayman. He's 6'3", 195 pounds, drafted in the 4th round, 111th overall by the Boston Bruins. So Jeremy Swayman, out of my top 5, he's the oldest of the bunch, and he has played with the Boston Bruins. He spent some time there in 2020, 2021, and most recently this current year. So this current year, he's put up a save percentage of .918, which is quite respectable. He's also spent some time with the Providence Bruins, where he's got a goals against average just around .90. He's a big, solid goalie, and he is known to be aggressive on that puck and challenges shooters quite a bit. Like I said, he's the oldest out of the bunch of the 5 that I've picked, and probably has the least upside, and that is why I went with him. That being said, you know, Boston's goaltending is getting a little bit old. Tuukka Rask is getting a little bit, injury prone, so you can count on Jeremy Swayman spending more and more time in net going forward. Number 4 is also a goalie, and this time I'm going with Spencer Knight. So he is younger. He's 6'3", 192 pounds. He was drafted in the 1st round, 13th overall, by the Florida Panthers. And he came through the Boston College program, where in his last year there, he registered a save percentage of .932. He with the Florida Panthers, both last year and this year, he's hovering a little bit over a save percentage of .910. Now, the interesting thing with him, of course, is that he was the key ingredient or key goaltender for Team USA in their World Junior under 20 championships. Now, he's very different from Jeremy Swayman, where he's more of a butterfly goalie. He's calm, and he's got great side-to-side motion. So you can count on him as being a bigger and bigger part of the Florida Panthers goaltending duo going forward in the years to come. Number 3, and this one might take you guys for a loop. I think some people might have him a little bit higher on the list than me, but I'm going with Cole Caufield as my number 3 pick. So he is 5'7" tall, 166 pounds. So I think he's a little bit undersized for the NHL, in my opinion. He was drafted 15th overall in round 1 of the 2019 NHL entry draft by the Montreal Canadiens. Last year in the playoffs, he was a bit of a spark to the Montreal Canadiens when they made their run. This year, however, he has struggled a bit more. When I did this video, he had, in 29 games played, he registered 1 goal, 7 assists for 8 points. While, nothing to sneeze at, it's not the numbers that Cole Caufield can put up. In the 2021 World Juniors, he played 7 games where he registered 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. Also to note is he was the 2020-2021 NCAA Hobey Baker Award winner. So, like I mentioned, I think Cole Caufield is a great goal scorer. He is a little bit undersized, and sometimes he can struggle in the defensive zone. That being said, he's great at putting pressure on offensive players to cough up the puck. He's considered tough to play against. He's got a great shot, and of course, he's got tons of energy. So don't count him out, folks. Although he is struggling right now, he could be a weapon to be reckoned with going forward. Going across the grain a little bit, on number 2, I'm going with Jamie Drysdale. He's a defenseman who is 5'11", 175 pounds, drafted by the Anaheim Ducks in round 1, 6th overall, in the 2020 NHL draft. Now, out of that crop, he was considered to be probably the best defenseman. He came up through the Erie Otters in the OHL, where in 2019-2020, in 49 games played, he put up 9 goals, 38 assists for 47 points. Now, he has spent time with the San Diego Gulls, the AHL affiliate of the Anaheim Ducks, but currently in the NHL, he's put up 46, or this current year, he's put up in 46 games a very respectable 3 goals and 16 assists for a total of 19 points. He was a key member of the Canadian World Juniors team, where in 7 games he registered 2 assists, totaling 2 points as well. Like I said, he's a great skater, he's a good playmaker, and he's got a good shot. And more than likely, if he continues his projection, he's probably going to be one of your team's 1 or 2 defensemen, your key defensemen there. You're playing in your top pairing for sure. And last but certainly not least, I'm going with my number 1 pick, Trevor Zegras. And he's going to be the number 1 pick on many people's lists if they put these together. He's 6 feet, 182 pounds. He was drafted by the Anaheim Ducks in the first round, number 9 overall in the 2019 NHL entry draft. He's spent time with the San Diego Gulls, and in this current year, when I recorded this video, in 40 games played, he put up 12 goals, 20 assists for a total of 32 points. He was a key member and the key offensive weapon, in my opinion, of the Team USA in their under 20 World Junior Championships, where in 7 games played, he put up 7 goals and 11 assists for a whopping 18 points. So people consider him to be an elite two-way center. He's a great playmaker. He's got great speed, great shot. He's considered slippery. He uses the body, which is sometimes not very typical of an elite two-way center. He's got a good ability to finish, and people believe that he is one of the best playmakers in his class. And he's, of course, a very, very dangerous scorer. So, a lot of people are torn between him and Cole Caufield. I just thought that Trevor Zegras had more upside. I'm thinking that, just given his size, there's probably less impact to him body-wise, and it'll be a little bit easier to adjust to the NHL. That's not to say that Cole Caufield can't make that jump, but I think Trevor Zegras has more upside. And you can see from his highlight reels that he has pulled off the Michigan a couple times and scored a couple great goals in the NHL to date, and I'm expecting a lot more from him. So hopefully, folks, you enjoyed my top 5 Upper Deck Young Guns to chase in this coming year, or in Series 1 in particular. If you have any comments, if you think there should be someone else on that list that I've missed, feel free to comment down below. Always willing to listen and hear what the opinions are of other people. Take care. See you next time.